So, in light of the recent shooting that took place in Washington, where a couple of lawmakers were shot and unfortunately killed, um, the Trump administration is responding by potentially adding 30 countries to the travel ban list. Right now, it's 19. But of course, this is an opportunity to further push their racist agenda. And at this point in time, that's really all they got left. I mean, at the end of the day, mass deportations and things like that were a huge part of Donald Trump's campaign. It's a huge part of his agenda. But the economy was as well, probably more importantly, because Americans have been struggling for quite some time in terms of just general affordability. The ability to accumulate wealth through assets has been disappearing. The ability to have job security, debt has been through the roof in so many different areas, whether it be healthcare expenses, college loans, credit card debt, household debt, all of that is through the roof. Prices are up, energy, groceries, all the commodities. So all the Trump administration really has left at this point in time is to very, very loudly and aggressively throw their racism in everyone's face. And the thing about that is like the Republican Party always positions themselves as like noticeably or in any type of real meaningful way that they're more aggressive on the border than Democrats, and that just really isn't true. I mean, Joe Biden in his one administration, he kicked 4 million people out of this country. That's a lot of people. 4 million people got kicked out. And at this rate, the Trump administration is not even keeping up with that. Barack Obama was nicknamed the deporter in chief because of how many people were shipped out of the country. I mean, the idea that the United States or any nation just has open borders and there's no one's paying any attention is ridiculous. That's never been the case. It's never going to be the case. And for all their barking and all the shit that they talk, they really aren't even getting people out of here at any type of they're not doing what they say they're gonna do. They're just not. Okay. Christy Noam, I'm gonna read her tweet in a second and then go on with the list of the countries that they want to make. But again, that's all they got left. So they're going to continue to violate people's rights. One of the differences, the bigger difference between them and Democrats is, violating people's rights, separating families, shit like that. So we can expect a whole lot more because that's all they got left. Chrissy Noam, she said, I just met with the president. I am recommending a full travel ban on every damn country that's been flooding our nation with killers, leeches, and entitlement junkies. Our forefathers built this nation on blood, sweat, and the unyielding love of freedom, not for foreign invaders to slaughter our heroes, suck dry our hard-earned tax dollars, or snatch the benefits owed to Americans. We don't want them, not one. Okay, so again, an Afghan man is now the representation of all the migrants here. Everybody from South America, Central America, Mexico, Asia, Africa. We don't want none of you motherfuckers here. And they say this type of shit while they slash benefits for everybody. Before the government shut down, they fucked up the SNAP program. They raised the age limit for the work requirements from 18 to 64. It was at 54. You can no longer deduct your monthly internet expenses from your income, which will give you less SNAP benefits. Veterans and homeless people are no longer exempt from work requirements. Neither are foster care children or like people who are like 16 to 26 in that age group. They're no longer exempt. This is what they did before the shutdown. This is what they do. They fired thousands of people who work in government administrations that make life easier for American citizens by making it harder for banks and financial institutions to rip off their customers. Stuff like that the Republican Party just routinely guts and destroys. So it's just a bunch of BS. I really don't even need to go that deep into it. But some of the countries that they already had, um, let's see, they already had Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, the Republic of the Congo, Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. And we're also looking at Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, Venezuela, Cuba, and Laos. And they're up in that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want brown people in here, but white South Africans, that's totally cool. I mean, at this point, it's really just kind of boring. You know, it's lazy. There's really not much else to say. But there is a very good chance, if not a guarantee, that travel ban list is about to jump from 19 countries to 30 countries. And they always say, you know, every time somebody runs up in a school and kills a bunch of children, and the Democrats say, how about we pass some common sense gun laws? Republicans are like, they're using this as an opportunity to push their political agenda. Don't make this political. But when it comes to, you know, two politicians being shot, well, they're going to make that political as hell. Of course, because this is politics. Everything's political. Everything. Even the shit you think is not is. But yes, there we go. Kristi Noem is pushing Trump to make that travel ban from 19 to 30. And there's a very good chance that it's going to happen. Hey now. Thank you so much for tuning in here at Politics and Paper. If you like what I do and you support my work, go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and really helps to support what we do here.